hell no, not this free ass picture of my feet. Hold on. Absolutely the fuck not. That is better. Hi, Clementine. Get off of the rug. Clemen, go. She's not supposed to be on the rug, and she's well aware of that fact. But never once has it stopped her. And honestly, I admire that. I don't know. Hello. Hi. And welcome to this whole situation right here. Yeah. Yeah. My name is Hannah. I am but a girl, just a human, if you will. And, oh, sorry. You know, things get so crazy when you're a mom. Let me tell you that. It's so crazy. And, like, kind of the whole thing is like a sensory nightmare a little bit. Like, not trying to be negative. Really not. There's lots of great things. Many great things. But like when your shirt is wet and then you put a new one on and then your shirt becomes wet again and someone's sucking on your titty and everything is just a lot. I don't know. I'm not complaining. I'm grateful. Yep. Anyways, oh God, I just turned this fucking camera on and was like, hey. So, whatever we get right now from our time together is, well, I apologize in advance, I suppose. I've been thinking for a while about like starting a podcast and this and this and that. And I even had like one failed attempt that I don't want to talk about. It's still a sore subject. But we're back again and we're going to try again. And I don't know, like, okay, so before the podcast, I guess I had one podcast with a friend and then the friend moved away. And so I stopped doing the podcast. And then I was going to do another podcast with a friend and I don't know, that there was nothing that even happened. I just didn't execute, to be completely real. That was on me. Anyways, here again now, and I've been thinking about it for a while, like, oh, a podcast, da da. And I like didn't because I was like, all right, well, I don't have anyone to start it with. Like, I don't have anyone to be here with me and create that buffer where I'm not just like embarrassing myself on the internet. I don't know. Like, somehow the idea that someone else will be there with me makes it less scary. But honestly, I don't even co-sign that ideology in other aspects of my life. Like, I wouldn't not go to a restaurant just because no one's there with me. I go eat alone. I wouldn't not go to a movie that I really wanted to go see just because I had to go by myself. So I don't know. It's like, why should I let that stop me? I mean, is it low-key embarrassing as fuck to just like create content and put it out there before you're like a content creator who like that's your thing, that's what you do? Yes, it is. For some reason. I don't know why, but it is. For some reason, the whole thing is just kind of embarrassing, but I mean, whatever, right? Like, who even cares? Um, but so, yeah, anyways, said all that to say, I've been thinking about starting a podcast for quite a while. Sorry, she's doing this new thing where she clamps down on my nipple and then moves her head around. And I mean, it's not my favorite thing, Oh. Um, but I'll say this. I've been thinking about a podcast for like a fat minute, like a fat minute. And I never did until now. I'm like, honestly, fuck it. I don't care. I don't care anymore. I don't care who's with me. I don't care who's not with me. I don't care. Let's just run it. And I think part of that is like because I became a mother, like I feel like it's really annoying. Everyone's like, "Oh my God, like motherhood just entirely changed me. I'm transformed." But it's real. It really is. Like, because let me tell you something. That was the most humbling experience. First of all, being pregnant, the whole time you feel incredibly vulnerable, right? Incredibly vulnerable. And then you have to give birth. And like, I remember I had to get induced, and so I like knew when I was going in. And I had like done my hair. I'm like, oh yeah, yeah, the baby's got to see me with nice hair. What the fuck? What the fuck you talking about? And I go in there like so concerned about looks and how I'm coming across and all of this artificial fake shit. And then things get so crazy, bitch. Like, so many people saw my titties. Like, I'm pretty sure Ricky got like a from down south view of like me with like a catheter in and like just, I don't know. That shit's embarrassing, dog. Like, that's not cute. And so it's just like, once you spend multiple days, like, I threw up on myself. I didn't shit, I think, and no one has told me that I have. But if I have, I don't ever want to know. And I just let's. There's some things that are none of my business, and me shitting on the delivery table thing is none of my business. Oh no, ¿qué tiene, amor? Hold on. Oh. And so, anyways, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, that whole situation is just so humbling. Like, I feel like I just don't even have it in me to care about a lot of the things that I used to care about. Like, if I'm just doing something embarrassing in public, or like if I don't feel like I look cute, and just kind of like, oh, it, it's just like a level of self acceptance and being like, you know what? This is me, dude. Like, I'm a human, and that's not always like cute, and that's not always aesthetic, and that's not always honestly like that palatable to everybody. And if you don't fucking like it, don't look at it. So that's kind of just where I'm at now. And so, anyways, that's why I'm here, I guess. Honestly, you could just treat this whole thing. Oh no, we have the hiccups. You could just treat this whole thing like a really long audio message from your friend, but you're in the car and you have time. Because, you know, sometimes like your friend sends you an audio message and it's like 7 minutes long and you're like, I love you so much, but I can't listen to this right in this moment and I have to wait. Um, that's kind of what's happening here. That's kind of the fucking vibes. So I'm going to talk about a variety of things, and there will be guests eventually at some point in time. It won't just be me just talking at you. But for the most part, it's going to be me just talking at you. And really, this is like my diary because I don't know. Sometimes, like, I think a lot, like, I think very deeply about things and I don't know. I don't know. I just need like an outlet to share my deepest thoughts by myself, you know? Um, Hold on. This poor girl with her little hiccups. I'm going to cry. So, like I said, birth, very humbling. Very, very humbling. Like, your titties are out, and I threw up I threw up kind of a lot, kind of multiple places because, girl, it just hit me. The pain, it hit me, and I was like, I just couldn't even take it. Um, but so, yeah, like, it did kind of strike inside of me the flame of like self acceptance in a way that I don't think I really had before. Cause I don't know, like it's hard, right? It's hard not to be concerned about how you look and how you come across, and it's hard not to leave an interaction and think, "Oh my God, was I weird? I was probably really weird the whole time. Oh no, they probably hate me. Ah, what did I say? I said something wrong. I said something weird. I'm so odd and strange and and like I don't know, it creates another level of like that kind of anxiety just creates like another layer of things to worry about. And it's like I just don't care. I just don't care anymore. And maybe I should, but I just don't cuz I'm tired and I just don't have it in me. And so it's like kind of I'm trying to come into this space of like finding the middle ground between self acceptance and continuing to strive for self improvement. And that's kind of part of like why I'm doing this podcast, anyways, because It's something that I've wanted to do, and it's like a hobby. I don't know. Like Ricky always is telling me like, "Babe, what are your hobbies?" And I'm like, I don't know. Does napping like not count? Are we done with that? Does it not constitute a hobby? Cause, but no, I mean ultimately he's right, and I hate that. I hate that. I hate to say that, but he is. He's right. I hope he's not listening. Don't listen. Shh. Shh. But so this is kind of like me trying to get out there and do something for me and continuing in the realm of like self acceptance and like being bold enough to decide, fuck it, I don't care how I come across. This is me. Take it or leave it. Thank you. That's it. But in the same vein, just kind of being like continuing to improve and do something and evolve because I don't know. There's nothing worse than feeling like you're not evolving and like you're stuck where you're at. And it's like, I don't know. I struggle a lot between like, where's the line between like, I'm not good enough and I'm perfect and I don't need to change? Like, or I don't know. I struggle a lot finding the balance between continuing to improve, but that improvement coming from a place not of, oh, I'm not good enough, I'm not doing enough, I'm not pretty enough, I'm not smart enough, I'm not this enough, of lack. Like I feel like in the past a lot of my self-improvement has been fueled by this idea that I'm not good enough for whatever thing XYZ. And it's like that's really the most unhelpful place that growth can come from, I think. And like growth should be for the sake of growth. Growth should be because I'm a human and I got to keep living on earth for like however many more years, and like I don't have anything else to do but continue to grow and continue to get better. My poor baby with these hiccups right now. Oh my God. And it shouldn't be like, oh, I need to get better and I need to do XYZ. I need to look XYZ way because how I am now, how I look now, how smart I am now is just not fucking good enough. And it's like, I don't know, how do you retrain your brain to think those things? And I guess I really don't know. And that's what we're just here pondering. So, anyways, let me switch gears. But oh yeah, okay. Well, let me wrap up. Hold on. So, yes, that's what we are doing here. We are practicing the conjunction between, or the intersection. Yeah, that sounds better. We are practicing the intersection between self-acceptance and evolution. I am good enough as I am, but because I'm a human and that's what humans do, I'm going to choose to continue to grow. Not because I'm not good enough, not because I need to, because that's just how it goes. And that's what I want to do. I want to continue to evolve. I want to continue to learn how to move more effectively in the world. I want to continue to learn how to be a more caring person and a more fulfilled person. I want to be the best person I can for my daughter. So yeah, that's what's going on here. Switching gears. What do I want to talk about now? I was really supposed to take me like a little bit longer to say. That way I could kind of like wrap it up. But it's okay because a bitch be talking. Anyways, so, okay, let me ask you this. Is it annoying, like, when if you don't have kids, for like your friend who just became a mom to be like, oh, my kid, my da 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 da. Like, is that annoying? Because sometimes I feel like, am I annoying people? But like at the same time, this is just where I'm at. Like, I mean, I guess that's not all I talk about. I talk about other shit. But like, My friend told me when I got pregnant, she was like, you know, this is going to change you. It's crazy because you're going to look the same on the outside. You're going to go to the same places. You might have the same job. You're going to have the same friends. But on the inside, you are going to be a totally different fucking person. And I was like, nah, not me. So, yo, I'm not going to change. But no, for real, it is like, I don't even recognize the person that I used to be, mostly for good, I think. That person was honestly, I mean, she was cute, don't get me wrong. She was mad cute. Her waist, invisible. And I respect and appreciate her. But that bitch gone, honestly. And who I am now is like, I don't know. It changes your brain chemistry because you look at this tiny little thing that you made and you're like, I'll fucking kill so many people for you, dude. Like, like it's just crazy the way that you love them so much and you love them so much more than you ever thought you could love another being. I remember growing up, my mom would always say, I love you. And I would say, I love you more. And then she would respond, that's not possible. And I remember growing up and being like, man, that's so fucking cap. I love this woman. This is my woman right here. This is chef's kiss. This is my mommy. But no, bitch, it's so real. I know now. Like I told her the other day, I was like, I was wrong and you were right. You love me more than I will ever love you. And that's crazy because I love you so much. But now that I have a child, it's like, no, you really get it now. Like, oh, no, yeah, you definitely loved me more that whole fucking time. And honestly, I was so silly to even say that I loved you more. Like, that's crazy. But I don't know. Like, just, I feel like my whole brain chemistry is different. Like, I'm a whole different evolved version of myself. Like, I'm not as worried about what people think or being polite or anything. I don't know. I'm just like a more savage version of myself. Like, I'll go out to like the store and just be like really taking up space. I don't know. This is just rambling at this point. I should probably get off of here. Anyways, here's my goal. And this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to say so that we can be accountable. You're going to hold me accountable. I'm going to hold you accountable. It's going to be great. Oh my gosh, this wiggle goose is really crazy right now. So, the free feet pics are insane. So, my goal is to post one podcast episode a week. Whoa, big goals. Big goals alert. And they might not be that long right now, shoddy, okay? So just, plan it out when you have only like a short drive. Don't try to make me last an hour on your hour-long drive. Make it work. Let's be for real with each other right now. So, one podcast episode a week. I feel like it would be fun if it went out on Friday. And that's cute. Okay. When I edit this at the end, I'm going to put my friend Jess and I, she's like one of my best friends. We send each other like Friday songs. She lives in Austin. I live in like the suburbs of Dallas. And it's like our cute little tradition. Like we barely ever miss a Friday where one of us sends each other a silly little Friday song. And they are super terrible and super cringy, but I think it's cute and it's my favorite thing to do with my boo. So I'm gonna see if I can put that at the end of this. But yes, Fridays, because Fridays are a great day to have a great day. We'll go out on Friday, pero like next Friday because I want to get that Friday song. So anyways, thank you so much. If you have made it, oh my God, that good for you. I should probably do a little bit more preparation as far as getting some talking points together, bitch, because this was This was everywhere. So, thank you for bearing with me. I am just a work in progress. I appreciate you holding that space. If you're still here with me at the end, I want to say thank you very much for listening to the very first Life and Other Luxuries podcast episode. And I will see you next Friday. We're doing that. Yep, I'm making that promise right now. Anyways, bye. Happy Friday to my boo. Oh, how I love you. Happy beginning of the weekend to the girl whose booty hole do not stinkin'. Happy Friday to my boo.